What is up, everybody? Ninja Nick slash relationship talk. Now, this one is about warning signs. Okay. Now, what could warning signs mean? Well, obviously, it can mean, what kind of signs that you might be looking at and seeing in the relationship that is kind of giving you the thought processes of, is this really working out? Are they cheating on me? Are they using me? Whatever may be the case of warning signs. Okay? Shit. Now, it does always depend on your length of the relationship. Okay? You can't just assume that because you're talking less or whatever, because, like, maybe if you haven't been in the relationship that long, you try not to. Oh shit. Motherfuckers. That's some massively bad luck. Fuck you. You shouldn't assume that maybe, things aren't going the way you're hoping. Early relationships usually, are always happy, go lucky, happy, joy, like kind of like things. Usually like, oh shit. Usually with a new relationship, people are like always happy. They're always like, giddy and all that, because the whole like, oh, I have somebody like thing. Come on out of that water, bitch. Now, don't take it as a sign that because oh shit, damn, I locked off already. Don't take it the wrong way if, like, they're starting to focus on a little bit of, like, what they need to focus on in a relationship, because that happens, especially if you're not living together. Oh shit, another one. Fuck. One, two, three, 4, 5. Any more? Hang on, give me a minute. Well, that's nice. My stupid remote switched off the fucking thing. Great. Sorry about that, guys. Don't know if you can hear me or not. Okay. Well, that was quite interesting, wasn't it? I go... Well, let's go back under. Okay, now, back to what I was saying about... But, yeah, like I was saying, okay, like, if you guys are going, and you guys have, like maybe finally you have, like, a schedule, because you work, she works, whatever. You guys finally worked out a schedule of how you're able to actually talk and interact, all that stuff, right? Okay, holy shit, this goes even deeper. Well, if all of a sudden she or he is, like, now altering the times that y'all talk, and they're not there the times that they normally are there, and it happens not just once, but I mean a lot. And I do mean a lot. I'm not talking about, just a little bit. No, I do mean, holy shit, I mean, why are you not talking to me? Why are you talking to me less? Shit like that. That literally is going on, and you feel like that's what's going on, then that's more likely what is going on. And the best advice I can give you is if it persists, instead of first like going, okay, well, this is over, it's not working. Talk to him, tell him, hey, what you're doing is hurting my feelings, and I'm not liking it. So, I mean, I highly suggest that, you actually talk to me. If not, that's fine and dandy, but at the same time, I'm not going to, sit here and expect for you to talk to me, or sit here and expect you to interact with me, and you not do it. Especially if, two people are, like really busy, working all the time, whatever may be the case. Whatever it is. If that's what's going on, then you know what? Start thinking about looking at someone else. That's one warning sign, okay? And that's just talking. Now, if they're spending less time with you, that's a big one. If they're spending way less time with you than they used to, and that comes down to talking, doing things, going out, just, spending time with each other, whether it's talking or even just going out. If they're avoiding you, and or they're making plans with other people, friends, family members, it don't matter. If they're making plans with other people that, should not have that much of a bearing on their life, now, yeah, family members have a bearing. But what I mean is, when you're in a relationship with a guy or a girl, and that person is someone you want to be with the rest of your life, you don't fucking ignore them to go hang out with your mom. You don't fucking ignore them to go hang out with your best friend. You don't fucking ignore them to go hang out with your brother, your sister, your aunt, your uncle, your cousin. You don't do that. You just don't. Not all the time, anyways. And if you do, you should invite them to go with you, because then now your family's spending time with the guy or girl that you like, and they actually finally get to interact and talk and get to know the person, which benefits both of you. But, if you're always being told, oh well, it's just a family thing, only families allowed, this shit like that, and you've been dating a while, and I mean like dating a while, I mean like the family knows that you're dating, shit like that, and you're not invited to family events, well, put it this way, that's a massive warning sign. If you aren't invited to family events, that's straight up telling you what you mean to that person. What you mean to him or her, you mean absolute zilch, because all they care about is the company you can give them and the time you can give them, not what they will give you in return. And that is that you want something out of a relationship, or expect something out of a relationship. That's actually natural and normal for someone to expect and want something. It's called respecting yourself. When you respect yourself enough, you know the boundaries and certain things that you are willing to do and go past. And, certain things that you're willing to do and put yourself in an uncomfortable situation for that person. And of course, it takes both people to feel the exact same way and do the exact same thing for the relationship to continuously to choose to work. Now, if you're telling your significant other, him or her, that, they aren't spending enough time with you, whether it be talking or going out or anything, and they offer you an excuse instead of an apology, and they're sitting there and, they're trying to play it out as if, you're like some kind of psycho boyfriend or girlfriend, and you have no right to be demanding that much time, or, they should be happy that, they're being given that time and yada yada. Well, put it this way, kick him to the curb. Say, okay, if that's how you can treat me, well, what if I was saying that to you? How would you feel? What would you do? It always comes down to how you want to be treated, period, by somebody. If you want to be treated right, you treat somebody right. Plain and fucking simple. You don't just choose to go, okay, well, I'm gonna treat this person this way today. No, you should treat someone right every day. Plain and simple. But in this day and age, there aren't people who actually do outwardly go out and actually be nice to people, do nice things. You know what I mean? It's just kind of not like normal anymore. Kind of sucks. But I mean, it's just heartbreaking, for people who, have all these feelings and emotions, and they want to share them, and they want to tell the people that they care about them and love them, but yet, when they do, and it's pretty much thrown back in their face by that person, because they're either ignoring them, or they're giving them an excuse of, oh, sorry, I was busy, I was helping my mother, or I was out, I was doing this, I was doing that. It's like, yeah, but in this day and age, you can pick up a phone, respond back, because everybody in this day and age now has the availability to get a hold of someone. That's the point of a text message, is instant response. I mean, a phone call is obvious that you need to talk. Okay? Text message is generally, to say, hey, I'm here, I'm free, whatever. Especially if that's what you're saying. And especially if in the text message you tell them, hey, between this time and this time, I'm able to talk. If you want to talk, we can talk. But yet, they'll read it and everything else, but yet they won't respond to you. Well, put it this way. They're probably ignoring you on purpose because they're spending time with someone else. If they're reading your stuff, but not responding, and they're on Facebook, well, guaranteed they're probably doing something. And now they have this new thing that Facebook does that's called secret conversations. That's kind of like fucked up, because it allows, because like case in point, me and my wife, we have the availability of going on each other's Facebooks. She has my password, I have her password, all that shit, right? Well, again, you can have secret conversations now on your account to the point where it's only designed to be read and registered and everything and received on that device that it's connected to. So, other than that, literally, other than that, it's fucking insane that, you can actually sit there and cheat on your boyfriend or girlfriend and they not even know it, because unless they have your phone, like literally your actual phone. After I found that out, I was like, what? Because I was going through the Facebook settings. I was like, what the fuck's a secret conversation? Secret conversation? And then I come to find out that, because it actually explained it for you. I was like, oh, wow, that's just fucked up. Facebook is literally giving people an easy way of cheating on somebody. And without that person even knowing. Because the whole message, I mean the entirety of the message, will be deleted if you choose it in a certain time frame. Wow, that's just fucking insane. Sorry, I'm reading comments and stuff. But it's like, what the fuck? That's it there, just like go, really? Facebook? You're deliberately making it to where people can easily cheat. Easily do fucking whatever they want just because they want to. And that's fucked up. I mean, seriously. That is just jacked up of a thought process. Just go, oh, hey, you know what? Let's have a secret conversation, and let's not let the significant others know about it. It's like, oh shit, really now? That's quite interesting. I still find it fucking amazing that, shit like that's perfectly fucking allowed. But of course, it's not illegal to do shit like that and whatever else. But you'd think, someone's feelings would be put into consideration, right? Apparently not. It's like 200 something feet in front of me. That's confusing as hell. Not popping up on the map though. But yeah, I mean, and that's only a few warning signs, okay? If they're always mad at you because you're asking them a question and they're assuming like you're accusing them or something and you're not, you're just simply asking a question. I like legitimately asking just a question. Like, oh, where are you gonna go? Or what are you gonna do? I hope you have fun, shit like that. Yeah, I'm like legitimately, honestly, not asking questions, just, wanting and hoping they have fun and stuff. But yet they're always accusing you of not trusting them or, not believing them, shit like that. Well, that's a big one. Obviously, that if they're accusing you and assuming that you think that they're doing something, apparently they have to be because they have a guilty fucking conscience to the point to where now they think that you know what they're doing, and now their paranoid fucking brain is gonna get them in trouble, and they don't think about that like at all. Like, I mean, it's just amazing. I mean, literally, it is. And just to think that some people don't know to watch out for these things. And I mean, the reason why is because they probably haven't been cheated on or used or lied to or abused or any of that shit. To the amount that I have. I mean, literally every relationship I have ever been in, I have been lied to, cheated on, used, and verbally abused, physically abused kind of once. Mainly, she just threw shit at me. Never really hit me, but yeah, threw shit at me like coffee cups and fucking shit. But it's fucking crazy. And over the years of going, okay, well, I put my all in. I did this. I did that. I was always, I was always the one, initializing the conversations, or I was always the one initializing, like, oh, hey, let's go out and do this, or let's go out and do that. If you're always the one making the plans, whether you're the guy or the girl, you're always making the plans. You're always, trying to get them to get up and go out with you. Don't bother no more. See what happens when you get up and go out without them, and when they get uppity or mad or upset or whatever with you, simply say, it's like, every single time I invite you to something or we go somewhere or we try to talk, you just have this attitude or just this persona about you to the point where you want nothing to do with it. So instead of bugging you and wasting your time and energy and everything else, I decided to go off and do it by myself. You know what I mean? So, keep an eye out for that one. Like, always want to keep an eye out for that one. Um, let's see here. If they're always mad at you, and I mean, you don't really do anything, I mean, they're just like, really just like always mad at you. Yeah, I mean, watch out for that. Because if they're always mad at you, like literally always mad at you, there's a reason. Mm-hmm. But, you know, always keep an eye out. You know what I mean? Always. Because find any excuse to, you know, come up with not to interact with you. And if they're coming up with excuses, why should you even bother to even interact with them? But, you know, if they're always lying to you, giving you excuses on why they don't talk to you, you know, if they're spending more time talking to someone else, and I mean anybody else other than you, and they're telling you that they don't have the time for you, well then, you aren't important. If they can find the time to give to everyone else, their mom, their dad, their sister, their brother, their friends, all that, especially friends of the opposite sex, which should not be going on at all if you're in a relationship, then, you know, you and your importance to them is mainly either a physical or financial thing. Okay? Literally, if what you do and the only time they ever, like, okay, here's the thing. If within 5 to 10 minutes of the conversation starting and they're asking you for help or whatever, and then within 5 to 10 minutes after they got that answer from you, they stop talking to you, do this. Don't even bother, right? And then when they get mad, you simply tell them. Because, like, literally, treat them the way they're treating you, and then when they get mad, you can throw in their face and go, I'm treating you the way you treat me. You can be mad at me all you want. I'm not doing anything wrong. But you can go ahead and think and act like I'm doing something wrong when I'm not. You know what I mean? And that's how you know that they're just using you. Because if, like I said, within 5 to 10 minutes, sometimes it only take that long. If what they're doing is just simply but yeah, if they're like within that amount of time, they're already asking you for like help or, you know, money or whatever. That's literally all it is, and or sex. Literally, if they're all within the time frame and they get their answer and they're now done talking to you, and they're like, okay, well I'm gonna be busy. You know, I'll message you when I'm done. Yeah, that's all you are is a booty call, a bank, and or the friend that they kind of sleep with maybe on occasion, if that, and or you're just a pussy whip motherfucker who well, I can't say pussy whip because I mean, cause not many women will actually go out of their way and, you know, start helping a dude out. But for those women who do, you know, we need to come up with a fucking term for you. Dick whip, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, I think I'm gonna call it a video. My wife is now messaging me. She's probably talked to me for about 2 seconds. because it's like 11 or 12 o'clock at night there. But anyways, I hope everyone has a great day, great night, great evening, all that great shit. Catch me for the next one. Later, guys. And I'll probably be doing a wake and bake a little bit after this.